This is the final hour, and we are gathered here to interview the green screen queen. That's so hard to say. From TikTok, named Tifcre. I think I say that correctly. I'm not sure, but this is Tifcre,
right.
And she is awesome. She helps everyone out, and all but good spirits from her. Now, I always start out letting my interviewees or whoever I'm interviewing that any question I ask that you are too uncomfortable to answer or it just hits you the wrong way, you have no obligation to answer. Okay?
Okay.
So no pressure, no nothing. Just we're here to have a good time and get to know who you are. We're your fans and whoever came to see you who don't know you. And someone called you Bubble something earlier. I forgot. Bubble Face. You're Bubble Face. Okay.
So I invited some friends from my DA when I was just on graphic design. So they're friends from 10 plus years, but they're also on TikTok now too because they put their art up there. And so I went ahead and invited them. So that's a really long name.
Damn, that's awesome though.
And now I have so much Twitch family coming in. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you're going to have a lot of people coming in because it was promoted quite well, actually. I was surprised that my video got some good views, and then Hostile Bond did a duet? I was like, what? Yeah. I didn't expect that one, but Hostile Bond's such a sweetheart. He really is. Even though he jokes around so much and gives me so much shit, he still is a sweetheart. Now, get on to the questions. First, let's start out. Who is Tifcre? Who are you?
In layman's terms, I'm a very supportive friend, a very caring of family, and I have a very busy household, so I'm going to block my sister-in-law for a second, because she'll get mad at me. But I am a mom, I am a wife, and a good friend to people. I enjoy being highly creative when I can, and just in layman's terms, that's it.
No, that's awesome. So you like helping people out. You like you're a family woman. You got kids. How many kids do you have?
I have 2 girls.
2 girls? Man, don't you wish you had a boy instead?
We tried for a boy. That was the second time.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
But no, we got 2 girls. Yeah.
Fair enough, right? And Rogue Royal, thank you for that follow. Also, everyone, I turned off the follow alerts because I'm in a giveaway and I've been getting follows left and right, so I don't want it to interrupt the interview too much. But I'll try to keep up with whoever follows. Thank you, everyone who has followed so far. Now, TikTok. Yeah. Who got you into TikTok?
Okay, so as my Twitch family knows, my health started getting really, really poor to the point that I wasn't streaming. I wasn't able to come by and visit as much. I still have stacks and stacks of drawings I want to do for my family that I lost during the hurricane season, which I'm very sad about. But I'm no longer able to draw. Not where I want to be. It's very frustrating to do something you know you can do, but your body's not responding. And that's mostly dealing with my fibromyalgia and my chronic pain. So originally I started as a private account to have just a little creative outlet, something to figure out and do on my own that kept me busy enough to distract me from my pain or whatever I was dealing with at the time, really.
Okay.
And it became a super big issue because I love to share my creativity with others. Even though some of it was venting pieces, I was putting my emotional state, I generally tried to make stuff that make people smile because I enjoy making other people smile. And it became a big issue being a private account, trying to download your videos and send the downloads to other people. I took a chance and went public maybe August, I think. And it's just kind of gone more and more up there. More people just find what I do interesting. And I'm just playing with it, guys. I just figured this out on my own.
No, it's really cool. It's captivating. There's not too many profiles. I'll literally sit there and just scroll through and be like, what are you going to do in this one? And it takes a lot for me to actually want to scroll through someone's profile and comment on most of them. And not even the higher end creators do that. I mean, besides Dark Corrupted Brains, but he's in his own league, to be honest. But for people like us, lower down, it's like when I see someone who's very creative like that, I'm glad Blood Vixen found you because it's awesome. And I did cut you off, so
No, you're good. You weren't at all. I think she spotted me either from I Am the Owl, and originally I only like caught him by chance because I spotted the Almex. I'm as a lot of people know, I'm into my DC. I'm into my Marvel. So as soon as I saw that mask, I was like, "Oh, I love this already!" And he has a unique style that is like a graphic novel style as he films, and I love that uniqueness. There's
Yes.
certain people that I follow just because they have a unique style. So Hasaban is another just awesome sweetheart. He is like, what is it, CEO of Eating? I think that's
Yes, he
what it
is the
is.
CEO of Yeeting. He really
And
is. Yeah.
his followers found me actually and pulled me into a live stream. And I was like, was already a follower of his, but I would normally miss his lives because he goes early in the morning and kind of semi late into the afternoon. And he's like, no, I love your content, and just promoted me live in his stream. And just,
Yeah.
we've been very good friends since.
You know what's funny? He does not do call outs in his stream that often. He only
I was
does it to
actually,
real creators that he actually enjoys.
oh my goodness.
Because check this out.
It
I
was
was in
really
his
funny.
live stream last night and I was just fucking with him like I always do because he always fucks with me, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't do call outs. I'm like, oh, he only does call outs for $500. Pay up.
Oh God. No.
No, if someone paid
What
up, I would have
happened?
laughed my ass off, but I'm like, hey, you're welcome, bro. You just made $500.
Yeah. I think I'm suffering shadow ban, but on top of that, him,
I'll explain that in a
Jared
moment.
Goodwin, the Man in Many Faces, and who else?
Oh.
I think Venom, if she's still in here. I saw her pop
She
up
was
for
in
a
here.
minute.
Thank you for
They
the host.
were getting on to me for not
Upskill,
using
9 to 5.
hashtags. Not using hashtags. The first few groups that I got invited to join, they're like, you need to make sure you're using the hashtags. I'm like, oh, I should do that. So that and of course shout outs have been helping me get out of shadow
Yes.
ban, and it's been
It's not the
constant.
fact that you're shadow banned. It's actually your style hinders yourself of viewership. You're not shadow
Yes.
banned. It's because me and Blood have done tests on this. So we used to use a black background. As soon as she switched to a white background and then I joined in, her views shot up. And so since you're using a black background, the algorithm really can't see it because you're cutting in and out a lot. It's epic as fuck, but the algorithm is working against you. So you're going to need support from other creators to be able to help you get bigger because the algorithm is naturally not going to push it out.
It's okay. I'll keep with it. It's kind of like me forgetting to do the hashtags. I'm generally reposting some stuff to share with the families now because I've come closer with people in the groups that generally are like, oh, I really like the style. How do you do this? I'm totally fine sharing that. I love to share it because I love to see how they take it and then modify it for their stories. It's awesome seeing it. So I have like a lot of people that are doing it right now that have figured it out on their own. And I think that's awesome. Like always tag me, let me know I inspired you because I love seeing that. That inspires me to do more. So I know everyone gets on to me. I do stuff that's like a minute long, but at the same time, I'm really doing it for those followers that it inspires them. I will do occasionally some shorter audios because that's all there is, unfortunately, and that's more what was it, copyrights that have TikTok has available and whatnot. But
yeah,
that's here nor there.
Honestly, with like what you're doing with the support that you have with everyone, you'll be fine. Now, if you do throw in like a 15-second, 10-second clip every now and then, it'll help your growth. That's all it will do. But you don't have to do it. You could just be yourself. Now, let's get on to like a little bit more. How did you actually... I noticed on the screen you have 4 personas, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Does each one represent a different version of yourself, or like explain who they are and what they do? Or
so the top persona is probably the first persona I came up with, and that is my darkest vent. I don't have names for all my personas. Towards the front are more happier, for sure. So towards the bottom, my tiefling's the only one that has a name for him right now, and that's more. I'm pairing up with my sister Ruby Wild, which my Twitch family knows more of. She is making a D&D campaign that we're just kind of doing on Twitch on a storyline, but we're having issues getting that going. But my very first one is my venting. We call the void right now, and that is just straight up venting OC. Very creepy, very dark. I find it baffling because people are like, oh, well, it's so it's so beautiful but scary at the same time. I'm like, how do you find this beautiful? I'm being very creepy right now just because like it is like either my depression creeping out, my chronic pain creeping out, but okay, if that's what you guys like. Wolf and Lamb, I really enjoy Wolf and Lamb. They do not have OC names besides Wolf and Lamb. And it's more, I've always liked
which one's Wolf and which one's Lamb?
Wolf has bangs, and Lamb always has her eyes covers.
Okay.
So, kind of on the stream, I want to say left to right. Left is Lamb, right is Wolf.
Okay. I'll try to remember that. Okay. That's really cool. What about the front one then?
Front one is my tiefling. She is Felicity. She's my druid tiefling, which is a very weird combo if you play D&D, because tieflings are very chaotic demon characters, and druids are usually very humble, quiet, controlled, based off nature and calm nature.
Interesting. I've always been interested in D&D, but don't think I'll never actually have the time to do a campaign of any sort.
I absolutely love it. I'm not a DM at all because I'm very like bad about, okay, we're gonna do this, guys. No, okay, we're not gonna do this. Or go for sure. Let's do what you want. That's
right.
But luckily, Remy Wild, she's definitely a DM personality, so she's definitely driving our story, and I'm just kind of adding to it. She's giving me ideas, and I'm just like, well, this is what we're gonna do with mine.
Okay.
We're going from there.
Okay.
D&D is a lot of fun. It's just another way of
creativity, right?
Creativity, playing out a role-playing game and having a story to play out. I like the adventure genre, basically.
So you joined Tick-Tock basically to put smiles on other people's faces.
Yes, if I could.
You do. While you started that because you couldn't get your normal creativity outlet out because of your... What are they?
My fibromyalgia, which is... chronic fatigue, chronic pain, blackouts. In 2000, as it turned to 2019, what happened was I was suffering internal bleeding for 3 months. And it was a new pain that I wasn't used to. My doctors brushed it off that it was my fibro for the holiday season because it happened to be around Thanksgiving and Christmas and everything like that. And it was really hard because I was going to the doctor. They were saying everything's fine. Turns out I was bleeding, and so that was a lot on me, and it affected my hands more and me walking more. So now I have, not only is the back brace optional, and it's not actually optional. It's more I have to use it more often, but I have a cane, and my hands just barely function. I have had to relearn how to drive with numbing and then excruciating pain in my hands and feet.
Yikes.
And cooking, it's a whole new learning process, which threw a whole wrench into life.
But because of that,
best way to put it.
But you have all this support from everyone, obviously. I mean,
yes,
everyone's coming to help you. Everyone's coming to watch this because, like, I don't know what it is, but you actually know how to portray emotions. You really remind me of my wife tremendously when it comes to creating content, because
I absolutely love Blood.
I would love
so
to see you two do something one day, because just you guys got the same mindset. Now
I would love that.
Let's go away from the depressing type shit, okay?
I'm sorry.
No, you good. I like doing like kind of a roller coaster type thing. I like that. So it'll be like, oh my god, hi. So what is your zodiac sign?
I am a Virgo.
A Virgo? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so you're very okay. Got it. No, I don't need to go there. No, a few of my good buddies were Virgos, so I understand. Now,
well, the best way that my friends always put it is I'm a Hufflepuff and a Virgo, so if that just clears it up a little bit better for everybody. Well, not that a lot of my friends.
Very smart, creative, but like to stay to themselves, but will open up when you want to.
Yes. I've gotten better. Twitch is why I'm so open now.
Really?
Because I originally was on Twitch for pretty much 4 years, and that's why I have such a wonderful support system online. I've made so much family that's why I say it's my Twitch fam. Like Royal,
nice.
Jay Stuns, Chris, like there's so many more in here. I absolutely love it. And then of course I have friends from DeviantArt that literally that's from high school for me. And so 10 plus years worth of friendship and then carrying on. Like I'm friends with them and their families, their wives, their kids. Our kids grew up pretty much knowing each other at this point.
Damn.
And yeah.
That's awesome. You got like this whole little community going, like, man.
Yeah.
Like that's freaking badass. Like I mean, I would get some stories, but man, like it's just like me and my wife pretty much. We only have a few people we know in our TikTok family. And now my Twitch family and Discord family, which is like I can't fathom.
Yeah.
I can't fathom what you have. Like that's just awesome. Like that is so good. Now, okay, what is your biggest strength in everything? Like of everything, anything you can do. What is something where they always have come to you for?
Oh, well, it kind of depends. I kind of do.
You got so much love in chat right now. It's awesome.
I know. I'm trying to pay attention to chat and the interview. I love you guys. I'm just gonna say that real quick. Thank you guys for coming so much. I appreciate you all. Strengths are a mix. Like I have friends and family that still come to me for vet advice because I was also a vet for 4 years.
Really?
I went to school. Yeah, I went to school for graphic design, but during that process, I was a veterinarian tech and a kennel manager. So, like, anytime someone's got a vet issue, I'm like, "What do you mean? What's going on? No, you shouldn't do that," and just help them out.
Wait. So, like, you used to be a vet. You
Yes.
went to school for what, design, right?
Mm-hmm.
Of some sort. And
yes.
You have all this creative skill. It's ridiculous. Like, what?
And my hands don't work, so it's just all pinched up. It's like I'm just gonna make videos now.
Hey, one way or another. Ari Pants, what is up, Ari? How you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. Now, that's interesting. So they'll come to you for like veterinary advice. I mean, that makes sense because vets are expensive. So
vets can be really expensive. If you can find a good vet, go to that vet. There's a lot of vets that are out there that are partnered with certain companies that just have to sell you that product, and it's ridiculous. It won't be something you need at all. It's just like our healthcare system, but for animals, where they charge you what $100 for a Band-Aid. It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
you shouldn't have to pay for that.
I should really have you on a podcast one day because you seem like you got some really good discussions and opinions.
Oh,
no, it's perfect. I love it. Now, okay, on TikTok,
yes.
What is your? I know you just made yourself like public on it, but what is one video that you made that you are extremely proud of, but no one else really gives it the love that it deserves?
I don't know. I feel like all of them get pretty much love and attention and stuff like that they deserve.
Okay.
If I had to think of one, it's probably before tagging and stuff like that. But I've already reposted those, and they're kind of getting attention now. And it's probably when I first started doing green screening, because it was for originally figuring out how to do transitions in my own way without hurting myself, of course. And that's another reason why I do green screening, because the transitions are very hard for me to do with my back brace and my cane. I have to sit down all the time for those videos. I don't do any videos standing. Plus, the lighting is also handmade too. If I have too bright of lighting, hence why it's not super bright here where I am now.
I tried doing mine, and I couldn't match for shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
It's because I have so far 25 new lightings that I've made. Originally, when I started, I only had 5 and maybe 2 colored ones, but I really set it on. I'm very sorry, Mama. Can you get your lotion? At Mom Life. Sorry.
It's all good. No rush.
Can you get it from Alice, Mama? Thank you. Sorry.
No, you good. How old?
My youngest is 3 and my oldest is 6 years old.
Nice. So the 6-year-old can almost take care of the 3-year-old. Perfect.
She can definitely figure out what we need and then help me.
That is awesome. So, okay. All right. What is your favorite duet that someone has done for you on TikTok?
My favorite duet right now. That's so hard because I have so many.
I know.
And originally I wasn't doing duets, and I was just kind of duetting myself because I didn't see myself getting duets. That's fine, Mama. That's fine. Sorry, my little one's got extra.
You good. No apologize necessary, okay?
Um, if I had to pick, I don't think I still could pick one. If I had to pick one, it's probably, hmm. Oh, that's so hard, isn't it? I should have thought of this one beforehand. I didn't think you'd ask this.
You must not have watched any of my freaking interviews, huh?
No, I have been here. I just don't remember that question. I would have to say all the Wolf and Lamb duets that I got. So that's between Wolf of the Void, Derek Goodwin. I originally got the audio from Man of Many Faces. He found it first, and I flipped because I absolutely love that audio.
Yeah, that sounds
originally
cool.
It was
That sounds so
play.
cool.
It was originally a play, and League of Legends revamped it for their characters that they introduced later on, called the Kindred, which is a wolf and lamb, basically a figure for a swift or a violent death, depending on the life you lived. And that's where my wolf and lamb actually came from, because it was like, oh my god, I can't believe this audio is on here, and all 5 minutes is on here too, which is crazy to me. Well, and I would have to say that's my favorite, just because that inspired my wolf and lamb so much.
It's, you want to hear something weird? Now, there were some Adam Lambert songs that Blood wanted to do. And so I uploaded it on a different profile, and it still triggered that it was Adam Lambert, and it was usable, but now we could use it for a minute instead of just 15 seconds.
Yeah.
That made no fucking sense.
Considering you uploaded it too, that's weird.
Yes. It was so weird. Like, I didn't understand that one, but you know what? That is what it is. Now...
Yeah.
So, all right, what about like something in the past? What is something that you truly miss from like your childhood?
I miss a lot from my childhood. I miss being able to swim. That's another thing that's been kind of taken from me, because my body can't regulate temperature now. So that's really sad, but besides drawing, which I've already vented about, I miss swimming so much. It is now the time to swim, and I can't swim, and it's really hard with my kids too. So like, I'll get in the water and grin and bear it as best I can, but the longest I can last in that water is like 30 minutes. Yeah. My husband's been having to pick up so much slack for me. I feel so bad, but he's been like, "Nah, I got it. Whatever."
Right? Like jacuzzi warm? Yeah, right. Bright links.
Yeah, I can't.
Like, donation fund? Like a no. GoFundMe?
No.
No, I mean, hey, people want to help. Let them help. I mean,
I appreciate them just enjoying my stuff. That's all I need. Knowing I made their day, or they could relate to my vent pieces. That's more than I can.
No, that's awesome.
I brought a smile. That's fine.
That's why I make YouTube content. As long as I help one person with my guides, I'm happy. I really am. Wolf of the Lamb duet was actually a hard duet because I was trying to match some of the lighting and such. I imagine trying to match her lighting. Jeez, good luck with that.
Let's see. The only 3 people have worked on my lighting, and almost the only person that's got it down 100% is Dad of Many Daughters, which is a huge sweetheart. Absolutely love him. He's super creative, and then he's got 2 girls too. They're very close to my age, my girl's age, and he's got my lighting down because he does the same setup. So I use a PC screen, and I make my own ring light there. So I've talked with him and worked with it and stuff like that. He's figured out how to make it just right for color setups, and then I always mess up the name, but he's in chat too. It's Mayan. I forgot the rest of it, but he figured out on his own how to do the lighting, and it's a whole covering concept with his ring light. And it's really. Oh, I can't hear you now.
Oh, I'm not talking. I'm just listening.
Oh, I'm sorry. It looked like you were in the stream.
No, because we got 2 big lights that we use, and I just didn't get to try it out.
Die.
Like,
I would die.
No, like seriously, like I can. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's super great.
Like,
no, thank you.
This right now is 20% on 4400 hertz, so it's like okay, okay. All right. Now we asked about Tick-Tock. We asked about like your childhood. What is besides Tick-Tock? Besides, like, the fact that, like, there's a lot of things you can't do, what is something that you like doing that you still are capable of doing? That's not Tick-Tock or anything related.
I still push through for family to draw for them. it just takes me a long time because I miss it. I love it. It's what I've done since childhood, and I knew right away I wanted to be an artist when I grew up. That or animals, which I still do both. But like, if I can, I'll make myself draw every day just to figure it out more and more. Because I know if I pick up practicing it, I originally pushed it off because it made me so depressed. To know what I can do and then physically can't do it is very frustrating. But like, I still make myself draw at least once a day. I actually do drawings in between my TikToks. And as soon as I get frustrated, I make a quick video to get the frustration off.
Really?
Just so I can get that done. Yeah.
Smooth.
I have an active household.
No, you good. You good. You got stuff going on. You got family home. It's all that.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It's all good. Now, okay. Have you ever been on a podcast before?
Yes.
Oh,
so
really?
Game Lag was originally my Twitch group. And it was a group of 4 to 6 streamers. And that's where me and Remy really got to be better friends. And now she's just my sister. You can't tell me otherwise. She was born in just a different family, unfortunately. We got separated at birth.
Damn.
I claim her, she's mine.
Damn.
And we used to do podcasts all the time, and that's where we became better friends with Joker Gaming Zone, Crits Happens, Royal, like, just to name a few.
All these people that I sadly don't know yet.
Yes, unfortunately, like, they're just getting into Twitch and everything. Not Twitch, TikTok and everything like that, but...
Okay. That's good.
Sorry.
No, for what?
I just... Still active.
It's okay. I mean, I have an open door policy, so it's no worries here. I mean, okay, all right. That's freaking awesome. Like all even though like you got all these things working against you, you still push through with all of this spirit and energy to want to always help people, regardless of what's going on inside. And with that being said,
try.
Now, with that being said, how many times have you sat there and said, "Is really worth all this?"
I've never put aside a friendship and said, "Is it worth the time at all?" Not once. I always think everyone's worth something to me. Like, if anything, just making them smile makes me feel better. And nice. I've never questioned it, not once.
That's how I feel.
I've ran into toxic in my life, and I try to avoid it as much as possible, just because toxic it plummets my health. And so if I find out that you're really a toxic personality, I'm fine letting it go now. Before, I would try to be like, no, I know they're a good person, stuff like that. But now, if I know you're toxic, I'm sorry about your luck. I just don't have the energy.
Yeah.
So like I always would say in Game Lag, it was good people are so hard to find, and when you find them, you hold on.
Right.
And it's always worth it in the end. And if I can do anything to make them know how special they are, like, you guys don't know, you guys are a rare bunch. You really are. I will make you know every single day how special you guys are.
Yeah, I get that. You'll be tagging me in videos now left and right. I'm like, oh shit, I didn't see this one. What's this one?
Yeah.
Because you have hundreds of fucking videos up.
I do.
You really do. No, okay.
I have been on a year now.
Yeah, we haven't been on that long, but shit, like, we've been slacking the last couple months, but we got a lot of shit going on too, so that's just life.
Yeah, life.
Yeah. Now, what is your most proudest moment in life?
Proudest moment. Probably my girls.
I was gonna say, parents, it's gonna be the kids.
Yeah, my kids. More definitely. I didn't realize I had such health problems because I was always told all my life. Sorry. All my life, I was basically put in and out of the hospital for old age. Or not old age, bad health, basically. And because I was so young, I would grow out of it. And so I didn't realize how bad my health was until I started my family. And I was immediately put on bed rest and told that you might not make it to term for both pregnancies. And that was very, very hard to hear because all I wanted was to always have a family. I never had an amazing childhood. it was very stressful. But at the same time, I knew I could do better because I knew what I wanted, and I knew what a friend I could be or a family I could be.
Okay.
And being able to successfully do that without the worry of my health was a big success. I was very, very, very happy with that.
Awesome.
Just because the odds were really against me on it.
Well, congratulations, because having kids are awesome.
Yes,
just keeping up with their energy is the hard part.
Yes, my fatigue has got so much worse.
Right? That's awesome.
But
awesome.
Worth it. Worth it. Every day, worth it.
Yes, I see my little one. I'm just like, you're my little shit. You really are. But I love you.
I call them my emotional terrorists sometimes. Or they are my minions, my clones. I've made that. Yep, there's mine.
Yep. Sounds about right. Now, have you ever had a TikTok that got flagged for community guidelines?
No, I've been very lucky with that.
Wow, congrats! Considering how many fucking videos you got. Shit.
Yes, and considering a lot of people I follow have dark pieces, and they get flagged for the littlest thing. It was too scary, or what have you. And I feel like my stuff that comes out is like super scary, and I'm just like, I'm not complaining. I don't want to, like, knock on wood, I don't want to jinx it. But at the same time, I've gotten very, very lucky.
You know what's ironic? Your stuff's really not scary. It's more
I feel like it is.
It's more of emotional captivating. Like, it captures emotions extremely well. It portrays them. So you're portraying like how you feel through it. So it's like you don't really see scary because you're not going for that. So it's a different style. Like, your stuff is like a totally different style that does not pair up with other people. Where if they see it, they'll try it, but it won't be the same at all. All right.
I like to say that it brings out others' insanity. So, because so far, the 4 people that have successfully got down my style and lighting, they've just done nothing but dark stuff with it or madness with it. It's really funny to me. It's funny you say that. So the reason why I say it's scary is because I'm actually a big scaredy cat. And there'll be times I'll catch myself on camera. I'm like, ooh, oh wait, that's me. My bad. So,
okay. That's kind of funny. Like, scroll. That's just my stuff. Okay.
That's me. It's fine.
That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. Now, so
I might have to step outside real quick.
You good?
Just because.
We'll hold this question for a moment. Now, chat. In the meantime, because we're at like the half an hour mark, a little over, think of some questions to ask. Okay, so
already.
You good?
Yep, I'm good.
All right.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay. Okay, so what is something which I can't see you having a regret, but what is your like deepest regret in your life?
I don't have any.
I was gonna say I just can't see you having one. It's weird. Or is there?
I really wish I fought more on my doctors. Probably that's one. I wish I had a little bit more backbone for myself. I don't. Okay. I do for others in a heartbeat. Like, you're having a hard time, I will drop everything to fix it. But me, I'm just like, no. I went to the doctor. I handled it. They said this. Or I probably wouldn't have had such a horrible nerve damage that I do now. But stuff happens.
Okay.
But it can't be changed. I'm here now.
Awesome. Well, we're glad to have you here because you're freaking badass. Now, Blood has a question. How long can it take you to make one video?
Ooh, depends on what style of video. My layerings or like my hand videos?
All right, let's rephrase the question. What is the longest time you spent on a video?
Longest time I've spent on a video is 3 hours? 3 hours sounds right.
For how long of a video?
4 minute video.
For a minute video? Okay, no, that's about right. We've done 4.5 hours for one video before.
When I first started, it was...
Uh-oh, you're frozen. We have lost the frozen now. There we go, you caught up.
Am I good?
You're good.
Sorry. Yay! It's because I stepped outside. I have it on network though, so... the longest when I first started layering videos would be about 6 to 8 hours, just because of how many layerings I would have to do.
No, that makes sense. Like, just getting those cuts right and getting it angled right and just everything right. It makes sense. Like, it's really hard to like like when me and Blood, when we start doing stuff, there's sometimes where we're yelling at each other. We're like, what the fuck? Why isn't this working? Trying to get the sound right. And plus we're doing it on 2 devices. So it's like,
Oh wow, 2 devices for you guys? All I use is my phone.
yes.
All I use is TikTok. I don't use an editing software or anything.
We use her phone and we use my phone. So that's why
that
when you
makes
look at
sense.
my stuff, you don't see the symbol. And when you look at her stuff, you don't see her symbol.
Oh, see, I was
Yeah.
wondering how you guys did that. I was like, because you guys have the white background, so like, I'm like, where's the watermark? But
Right?
it makes sense. That makes better sense.
I mean, I could get rid of the watermark easily, just taking a picture and layering it over. And yeah, shut up with editing. I hate that shit. Okay.
Yeah, I like my stuff looking clean as possible.
Yes, exactly. Well, I mean, it would still look clean, but it's still just like, oh, pain in the ass to do. Do you have any tattoos or piercings?
No, I actually have a large fear of needles.
Really?
But I will design you a tattoo in like a heartbeat. I love it.
That's awesome. That's freaking awesome.
I love tattoos on people and piercings on people, but I'm just like, nah, good. I've never had my ears pierced, never had a tattoo. My husband's got a tattoo I absolutely love. It's actually a Viking style, a Norse style of toothless. And in Norse it says Light Fury. No, not Light Fury, Night Fury. Sorry, not the
Nice, very nice. That's fucking badass. Actually, that's badass.
Yeah,
I like Night Fury.
it.
Like, yes. Okay. So we probably know that you don't get affected by trolls that much. Have you been affected by a troll on TikTok yet?
Yes. When I first went public, I got just horrible DMs. So like, not trolls to the point that I'm worried my stuff's going to get banned. It's more, I'm a girl on TikTok, and as creepy as my stuff is, just people think I...
Oh, let me rephrase the question. What is the worst DM you've received? Come on.
Thank God. It's more thank God that TikTok does not support images and links. I will just say that. That's
all right, Pass. Thank you for the host. Wait, so seriously? Okay. What was the context of the text?
Sugar daddies, pretty much. I'm good. Nope. Happily married. I've been with my husband over 10 years. God bless him. He's stuck with me at this point. No. As soon as I open to keep my chat open for just people curious about how I do my layering, I have it always open. If you're curious, let me know, and I'm more than happy to help you if it inspires you. No, I regretted that immediately. Oh my God. Even my Instagram is now set private.
Damn.
My Instagram is set private.
See,
it's more...
I haven't had that like crazy experiences yet, which I'm waiting for that day. Now, what is your worst hate on, like, back to the original like troll thing, but what's your worst like hate on a comment?
Worst hate on a comment is... Yes. I haven't got any hateful comments. It's just more, this is too scary for me.
Really?
I'll get those kids every now and then. Yeah,
you haven't had this is straight TikTok, or you haven't had anything like that?
Nope, nothing like that. No, besides creepers. And that's why I was really nervous about coming on here. Not coming on here, but like doing a live on TikTok. Is I don't want to deal with creepers. Like I already don't deal with compliments, but then I get the creepy compliments. I'm just like,
okay, so that's not so bad, because we've gotten some stupid comments where it's like, why did I even see this on my For You page? Something should have stayed.
Oh, that's so hateful.
This is my favorite comeback I've come back with. And I say this almost every interview because like a lot of people don't understand the comeback stuff. The comment was, something should have been left in drafts. My comeback was, something should have been swallowed.
Oh. That's pretty good.
Yes.
I haven't got anything hateful like that. But at the same time, I go around to see everybody. And I'm generally very like, hey, how are you doing? I see people as people, not just, hey, you're this creator. And that's what's most important to me. Like, hey, how are you guys doing? How's your week been? Like, I did step outside. I'm so sorry.
What are you sorry for? We're good.
Is my brother in here? Dev's not in here, right? Okay, Dev will get on to me. I say sorry for every little thing. That's a self-esteem issue, though, with me. Sorry. But no, like I'll bug Derek Goodwin, Man of Many Faces, Hostel. I'll be like, how's your day going? Just because they're not just creator, they're people too. And
Yes.
I,
You've
especially
done that
like
to
from
me
my family
already.
on Twitch, yeah, it's important to know that you guys are okay. I understand that you guys do this for everyone else, but at the same time, you got to do stuff for you guys too.
Yeah.
And I learned it from Twitch. Like my family on Twitch, they do so much for their families on top of what they do for Twitch fam too. And that's amazing to me. Like you guys already do so much, and I just want to know you guys are mentally okay. You guys are taking care of yourselves and plus your family. That's the things I want to know and make sure you guys are okay. Like, and if you're not okay, there's someone here for you for sure.
I
Like, if you
wish
guys need anything,
the
you know.
world thought more like you and how me and Blood are, because then we would be a lot more happier in this world. Now,
Right? It's
Hostile
just
Bond actually has a really good question.
oh, it's,
He actually says,
hi.
what inspired you to make the layering videos?
I never saw anybody duetting my stuff. I didn't feel like it was duettable, if that makes sense. And I wanted to just have that storyline that I could make. And then even if it was duettable, you can't picture something in your head, making a story for yourself, and then expecting someone else to match that story to a T. Not that I don't appreciate duets. Duets are always welcome. I want to see what it inspires in you, but everybody's inspiration, everybody's creativity is completely different.
Okay.
So it's another way to completely show you my creativity of what I had from this song, from this audio, stuff like that. This is my ideal mindset for it.
So you did it. So you pretty much did it because you didn't think your stuff was good enough for someone else to duet it, but yet you got the exact opposite freaking reaction where everyone loves your stuff and wants to duet all your videos. Wait, I got one. What inspired your hand puppet shit?
Oh, so I mean, I've always I've loved the Labyrinth. I had a friend, Red Raven. She did it one day, and I caught it. I was just like, "Oh my gosh, that's so amazing!" And as I would play with it, and I was like, "Oh well, I can do this to music and everything like that." It reminded me of the Labyrinth. I love Jim Henson stuff. Tim Burton, Jim Henson are like a big go-to for me because they're just a great shutdown sort of watch and get lost in. And for emotional, mental state, I love that stuff. And it's a great way to be creative and not take too much energy from me. So days I'm too down or feel like, oh, I really can't be on camera because I feel like you can see my chronic pain sometimes, and it makes it very hard for me to be on camera because I see it. I know other people can't, but I see it, and that's a struggle. I'm getting slowly where it's okay. I'm like, okay, you guys can't tell that I'm in pain, but like it's something I can do and push through and get my creative outlet out, because the worst times to be creative is when I'm really flared up in pain, because used to I'd wake up in a panic attack or my anxiety through the roof. I'm doing my interview. My husband just got home from work. He's like, wait, what are you doing outside? It's hard because now I can't get up and draw off that anxiety and everything like that. It is more, I can get up and do TikToks, but if I'm in too much pain, I can do those and affect it with the lighting and everything like that, or I can get on camera and physically. It's just kind of in between, depends on what's going on at the time.
Depends on the day, just like some days, like, you'll have a headache and other days you won't, like, just like natural bodies as you get older and shit, like, okay.
Yeah, well, we say natural body. I'm young. I'm young-ish.
How old are you?
Guess. I'm 30.
Okay,
I'm 30 years old with a back brace and cane.
And I get these stupid pains out of nowhere because I've had back surgery and shit too. But you got a much worse scenario, so it's like.
Oh no.
No, you do.
I never
you
compare.
do.
No one.
You do.
No one one-ups.
Okay, no. So did you ever play an instrument?
I used to play the bass. I enjoyed the bass. Now, like, literally my fingertips just could not handle the strings.
No, yeah, I was gonna say, like, there's no way now. That fucking sucks. You have all these creative skills. You're just like,
I can't do much anymore. I used to love dancing too, and that's another thing I can't stand for long periods of time. It's hard.
Yeah. Yeah, I imagine. So no tattoos or piercings for you because you have a fear of needles. Okay, we learned that about you. Okay. if you decided to make a new OC for your TikToks, what would it be?
I am flip-flopping between a puppet, robot, or a skeleton right now, just because I've made them for an audio just to change it up, because like it fit the audio at the time, and I actually like the look of them. But at the same time, I'm just like, I don't know if I'm going to use this again. That's another thing I like to do. I like to change it up every now and then, just because it fits the audio. Not that it'd be a permanent thing, it may be a permanent thing. Like Wolf and Lamb was on the spot because it fit the audio.
Okay.
It's just making that story. But I absolutely love Wolf and Lamb, so I'm just like, no, these are keep. These are permanent now. They're stuck.
Okay. Fair enough. All right. So, okay. Chat, come on. We're getting pretty close to this hour mark. I know you all are dying.
I see all the love in the chat.
dying to ask questions. Oh, they're showing so much love for you. So much love.
I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it.
Okay, let's see if I can think of a question. I got a lot.
Okay.
I know the best social skill: bringing people together and smiles to people's faces. Now we found your greatest fear is needles, right? Is that your greatest fear?
Not my greatest fear.
Oh,
my
what's your greatest fear?
Not being needed, not being able to help. Just because I've always been.
Oh wow.
I'm a very family-oriented person. And not being able to help someone that needs help scares me. Just because I've always done it. Like literally, I played sports. I was on the swim team. I was on the track team. I used to play soccer. And I love that. I love being active. I volunteered for the 4-H. I used to volunteer at rescues. I've always loved animals. Always been really great with them. And I cannot do those things anymore. Ooh. And the feeling of I don't
your whole forehead. Get your forehead. Hurry up, mosquito. There you go.
No, thank you very much. Appreciate it. It's because Georgia's really bad here.
Well, you're in Georgia, right?
Yeah, I'm in Georgia. It's just that's a big issue right now that I'm still kind of dealing with.
Okay.
Because I went from a very active personality to be hit with my fibro. And I've always lived with it, and it's just progressively gotten worse. More trauma I've gone through in my life, and it's that whole thing. It's taken stuff more and more from me, and it's just kind of one day at a time. I got to figure it out. I'm used to doing so much more for my family than I do now, and my family is very understanding of it. But at the same time, I'm not understanding of it yet. So I'm used to, like, if someone needs help with their car, I'll come help you learn how to change your tire, jump your car. Stuff like that. I grew up in a household that was a maintenance household. Like literally, I have Joker or Crits get on to me all the time because I'll go up in the attic and fix something with our AC unit, and they're like, "Why are you in the attic? Stop doing that!" I'm like, I can't tell someone else how to fix this part though. I gotta do it. But it's me up in the attic with a back brace, and they're like, "What are you doing? Stop!" I'm like, "But I can do it."
I could do it, but sit. Your friends are like, "Sit your ass down. We'll figure this shit out." Okay, we had a couple questions, mostly movie related. What is your favorite movie of all time?
That's really hard. I will have to go to my original classic is Nightmare Before Christmas. Nightmare Before Christmas is always a go-to for me.
That's awesome. I love that movie too. Now, what about your favorite genre of videos?
That's super hard. How is
it so hard?
Because it's not one set genre. If I had to pick one genre, claymation is always a go-to. But I love the abstract storytelling. So Pan's Labyrinth, love Pan's Labyrinth, but it's got so many styles in that alone. But so I'll settle with claymation. That'd be a great genre to go from.
Okay, so pretty much you. Holy crap, I got a tier 1 gift sub. Thank you for that. Gifted tier 1 to King Bell. It was funny, King Bell has gifted out a sub. He's one of my gaming buddies. And he gifted out a sub, but never subbed, but now he got a sub. Thank you for that.
Awesome.
Please keep the chat on topic. Do you of the interview and not off topic? Now, but do you have any pets? I heard you had a dog. Was that in the background?
Yes, it is my mother-in-law's Chihuahua. So I only have my Cheshire, and he's now a feral cat because he chose to get out. But he still comes by every now and then for love and food and stuff like that. What pets do, and so he's a black Bombay.
Really?
Cat.
Really?
Yeah. That's what I have right now. Originally, I had a bunch of animals growing up, and I don't now, and I miss that too.
Okay. So what's your favorite animal?
My favorite animal. That's the hardest question you could give me all night. Like, my favorite animal, I would have to say, probably a wolf. Wolf is my favorite animal. I love the uniqueness and the family-orientedness of the wolves.
Okay, that's very awesome. Now, I got a simple question. What's your favorite type of cheese?
Swiss. Baby
Swiss. Okay, fair enough. All right, what is your long-term goal? And this is from Hostile Bond. Man, he comes in with some decent questions. What is your long-term goal you want to achieve on TikTok?
Having other people find an outlet. Like, if they see and understand what I deal with. So I deal with chronic pain. Like, literally, videos are very hard to make, but I enjoy them so much.
Okay.
Because I have to film with a back brace. I have to sit. I brace on my cane for some of the takes. It's painful, but at the same time, it's a wonderful outlet. If it encourages someone else to have it as their outlet, because describing chronic pain to people that don't understand chronic pain is the worst feeling in the world. Being able to tell someone that deals with chronic pain is a great outlet, but not everybody deals with it.
The crazy thing is, I had back surgery about 5 years ago now, and chronic pain is no joke. I had sciatic nerve, where I couldn't stand, sit, lay down, do anything, and I had to position myself a certain way, different days, different times, to be able to even just sleep. So I totally like no, don't be, because I'm fine now. So, but you're consistently going through it, so it's like that really fucking sucks. Like I can't imagine, because like there's no cure for what you're going through, and like I wish there was, because
yeah, I have such a sensitive system. I do not take painkillers. It immediately will make me black out. And my body's just basically what's going on with my body. I've not seizures, not anything like that. We're still testing to get an exact answer, but basically my body processes pain first. It overwhelms the brain, causing a widespread numbness, which is a sign that I need to stop. If I am completely numb, that means my body is overwhelmed with pain and I need to stop before I black out. And so I have to be very, very careful. Yeah. So it's not a good thing, but at the same time, I can't take anything for pain, but my body just kind of pushes through the pain as best I can.
That I could not even imagine that. But like explaining chronic pain to someone that you can't. You just can't. You can't. No one would understand it. And no, but okay, so we are getting close to the hour mark, and I also want to say, anyone who has followed, thank you for the follows. I'll get to them shortly. I turned it off because I'm in a giveaway, so I'm getting a ton every like few seconds. So I turn that off. Like, thank you, Cheese, for that follow. I actually just saw that. Let me actually run through this. Thank you, Cheese, I Hope Cheese, Dev the Devastator, Ascendant Dragon, Kev Garvey,
and Dragon's here.
Quincy Boo, Ari Pans. Oh, wait, where's Jurassic Rex? You still here? Here's your dab. There you go. Okay, there's your dab. Gamer Rar.
Oh, no.
Rogue Royal, Venom. Thank you all these for follows. Much love to you all. Much love to you all. And thank you for showing up. But we still got some more time. If anyone has some questions or anything else, please chime in. Ask this lovely person of a soul like some questions. Alfred Hands, thank you for that follow too. Or wow, those two names look so close to each other. Oh my god.
See, Dev the Devastator, you just need to ignore that one. He's trouble. That's my brother. He's trouble.
Oh, that's fine. I mean, if he's trouble, I mean, like...
No, I'm just kidding. He's a sweeheart. I absolutely love him.
He's family, so it's okay. You can call him whatever you want. He still has to love you.
Oh, that's true. Well, it's funny. So he technically adopted my husband, and him and my husband almost look identical.
Really?
Yes, and we didn't know this at the time, so he just claimed My husband pretty much, he's like, no, that's my long lost brother. So I'm like, okay, so I'm your sister-in-law, so I have every right to bother you now. When you become friends with me, you do not know the friendship you asked for. I'm very needy. I'm going to care for you, except my love.
Fair
It's
enough.
over. It's too
Fair
late.
enough. Okay, so now that's awesome. Like, just this whole interview has been awesome. I fucking love it. Like, thank you for being on here. But we got another simple one. What is your favorite genre of music?
Oh, I'm between metal and rock. Metal and rock are my main go-tos because those are just great let-goes.
Okay, okay. What's your favorite metal band?
I'm really into Death Clock again. Death Clock has been creeping back up on me.
If you like rock and metal, you should check out a band called Periphery if you haven't.
I don't think I have. I'm absolutely terrible with names, so I may know one of their songs.
Okay.
By sound.
I will DM you a YouTube video because it's a great balance of all genres of metal in one song, but yet coming back to choruses and lyrics, like, and there's not too many who do that. So
yes.
What is your favorite metal band? And that's like asking a parent who is their favorite child is. That is so true. That is so true. Because, like, you got all these. It's like, I like this band, but I like this one. No, I can't choose. Okay, so choose which is your favorite child.
Oh, no, I can't. Deb's dirty for even doing that. Like, so the people that followed Flinny Boo, Dev the Devastator, Joker wasn't here for a moment. Rogue Royal is his name now. Ascendant Dragon. These are like Twitch fans. I've known them for years.
Okay.
They are an absolute trip to watch in Twitch, and they're absolutely a delight to mess with and harass. I mean, support, of course.
Okay. I mean, I'll try to support as many as I can when they come pop in and out. And I mean,
they're sweetheart.
Like, you'll just have to give me their links, and I'll try to check them out. But, like, for real,
I will do that.
Pick a goddamn freaking metal band.
I can't think of one on the spot. Dad, stop. We're not taking any more questions from you. You're cut off, Dad.
All right. We're almost at the hour mark, but we could continue a little bit longer. This is a great conversation. I don't mind. So,
I'm fine. I'm good here.
You're fine. Like, no, I'm out. Fuck you all. I'm done. I'm too nervous.
No, I'm better now. Like, the more that families came in, because I went ahead and gave my Twitch fam like a big heads up, and like my mom even follows my TikTok and stuff like that. She sees my venting pieces and she's like generally sad because we took a long time to get to a good space about it. Because my mom for years was misdiagnosed and was dealing with chronic pain but didn't know how to tell us. So it put us on the rocks. And so I really cling to my friendships as family because my family was a very, very hard place for me. And so like me and my mom are in a great place right now, and she's seeing my venting pieces and she's like, I'm just so sorry. But I love it. It's so pretty, but at the same time, I feel so bad. I'm like, I'm sorry, Mom.
Damn.
So, like, my mom, my aunt, my cousins, they're all on here, and I gave them the link, but they're like, I don't know how Twitch works. So that's fine. I'm like, I got my Twitch fam. I'm happy. And so seeing my Twitch family come in alone, and then the family I've made on TikTok, too, like, it made me feel a little bit better just because these are people that have generally spoken with me one-on-one saying, hey, I really like what you do. This is super creative. And, like, I generally enjoy their content, too. So that's put me in a better, like, spot. Because I've been nervous for, like a week?
Yeah, when we talked about this, you were like, hi, what kind of questions? Like, just watch a previous episode. Like, I mean...
I know. My brain was overthinking it all. It's called anxiety.
Okay, so you met your husband 10 years ago, right?
Yes.
Okay,
we are high school sweethearts.
You're high school sweethearts. The same thing with me and Blood. Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys met in high school. Did you guys? Yeah. How did FinalHarps and Tifcre meet? Hold on that one. Okay, so you for known him for 10 years. What like drew yourself together?
Actually, our friends. We were dating the same friend group, and so we would hang out because they would pull us in for like whatever double date in the situation.
Okay.
And the people that we were dating were actually really crap people. And in turn, we started hanging out more as friends. So we've been friends for like 15 years. Pretty much. We were friends for 5 years before we even thought about like dating each other. And we took a chance on it, and it was one of those things like we want to date, but at the same time we don't want to hurt our friendship. And so we kind of took a chance on it, and of course it was fine. It blossomed and stuff like that.
Yeah, you're where you're at now. That's badass.
Yeah.
Now, Brightlings, how I met Tifcre was actually through my wife, Blood Vixen. She found one of her videos and just fell in love with it. And she's like, babe, look at this, look at this, look at this. And I looked, I was like, that's really fucking cool. Hold on, give me that shit. I want to look through this. And I think I told her, or I invited you to the Discord. Inverted you. I mean, invited you. I didn't pronunciate it correctly.
Let's see. I think Derek Goodwin was the one that pushed. He's like, no, if you got an invite to the Discord, you better get your little butt in there. I'm like, yes, sir.
Mind you, this is the Discord, and everyone who's here, this Discord's for all creators. We all help each other out. So please come in and meet some cool people. If you're an asshole, you'll get kicked without notice. But come on in, have a good time, and meet some people. I mean, seriously, like, we all support each other. I mean, that's how we started talking, was through Discord, even though it's more private message, but still.
Yeah.
Well, I am not fucking playing ad time for all these guys right now. That would be I gotta remove some of those. Fucking Joypad with the asshole one. No, he wants me to play an ad, so all your people, everyone who's not sub can't see.
Oh, that's not nice.
No, I'm not doing that one. Not on this one. I'll try to refund you those points. But yeah, but anyway,
any other questions for everyone?
Yeah,
I'm trying to watch chat, and the chat's going really fast.
Oh, this is slow for me, but what?
This is 46 people in chat. Oh my god.
Yeah, there's a lot of people watching. This is the most people I've had actually just come to my stream. Actually, thank you.
I'm not panicking at all.
I'm not panicking at all. Okay, all right. Now, what did Hostile bond? Blood meets the... Hostile, you have no idea. I don't know how Blood does it, but she attracts all the cool people and the trolls.
And the trolls.
Oh, yeah, oh my god. This morning, freaking Dr. Zed is like commenting on some comments on my our video that got to like 3 million views. And he was like, what did you do? Start a war? Dab. Ugh. Start a war? I'm like, dude, I don't know. These trolls just don't have a life. That's why there's only one person that I actually appreciate that's younger in age that's a creator. She's only 15, but she actually makes great content. She's not just like, oh, look at my Fortnite character.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, there's some young kids on there that do a lot of really great work. I know one, but she is, I want to say she's 17. And she makes all of her OCs by hand and everything like that. She puts story into... She does only 15-second videos. It baffles me how much story she puts into 15 seconds on cosplay she made by hand, too. And it's amazing to me. Like, she's really, really cool. I have no problem with her. There's a bunch that I have blocked just because, again, it's those comments I was telling you about. They're like, this is scary. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I don't know what you want me to do.
I'm sorry. There's the door. Oh my god, you all with this make me... I'm gonna increase that fucking price after this. Ugh! This is fun, though. I'm thoroughly enjoying this stream, but we are at the hour, and I don't know if I'm gonna continue streaming after this. I was streaming earlier, and it's 8 o'clock. I might try to get it... I don't know. I might stream after this. We'll determine in a moment. But, if you guys have any more questions, now is your chance. While you're thinking of questions, I ask 2 questions at the end of every interview. Now, the first one is there any question that I did not get to ask you that you want people to know about yourself? Actually, I got 2 questions. But yeah, that's one. 3. That's one.
3. I love how it's adding. Not that I can think of. I feel like we touched on a lot of the points. We talked about layer. We talked about hands. We talked about chronic pain. Yeah, I think we talked about that. I got to brag about my family. on
Okay.
TikTok and Twitch.
Yeah, you
So,
did.
yeah,
You did. And you brought the crew. You really brought the crew. Okay.
and I appreciate them so much.
No, they're awesome. Thank you everyone for coming by too. Now, the second question is, what is an interesting fact that you know about yourself but no one else knows about you? Like how Dr.Zed does not have one leg. You just went silent. Like that was perfect.
That threw me off. Sorry.
Well, I mean, that's a good example. I mean, he came up with the question. And it's a great question.
I don't think there's anything about me that would be an interesting fact. No, I don't think so.
You got nothing?
I'm very open about like my health. I'm open about my family. Okay. There's nothing really that nobody knows. I'm scared of scary games and scared of scary shows and actually don't watch those a lot. For the content that I create, yes. That might be an interesting fact.
All right, I think we got one quick question. What's your favorite beverage?
I can't drink caffeine, so Sprite would be a good go-to, but I can't drink it that often.
Okay, fair enough. Now, is your black eyes, white eyes a specific character, or is it just a mood from old times? And do you plan to make your GLaDOS character a regular feature?
That one is so hard. GLaDOS and like Tiny Tina are totally like my spirit animal. I wish I had their confidence. I do. But I am considering it because I'm coming across more audios for GLaDOS that I just absolutely love. And I've gotten into doing paint. And that is a struggle to do, but Blood gave me a nice tip with using tape so I can not struggle with my shape too much. And so like it's getting to where it's doable. So possibly just because I enjoy it. And white eyes is a non-aggressive tone. Black eyes is an aggressive tone. Or an assertive tone, I guess.
Ooh, that is a good one, Blood Vixen. Holy crap. What would you do if you woke up one day with no health issues?
What would I do first?
What would I do first? That smile out of nowhere, like, yeah, let's go.
I would love it if I could take my girls to Disney World with no problems. No risk of blackout, no risk of any problems like that. Because then I could take the girls swimming, meet their favorite characters in a heartbeat. I'm all about Disney. I'm big into Disney. Like, literally, you can ask my wives. Anything that's going on, I'm like, let's change the subject to Disney. Guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Besides Nightmare Before Christmas, what is your favorite Disney movie?
Alice in Wonderland.
Really?
Just because I like the original lore of it. I love lore. Any lore you give me, I love. Greek mythology, Norse mythology. So, like, I love the original stories. Just because I like, it's all, beauty comes from dark stories. You get to see the beauty in people that have come and struggled through something.
Okay.
And those are the most genuine people you can meet in your life. And those are people you definitely want to hold on to. And I appreciate the people that got to share their stories like that, because you can reflect and enjoy the escape that they created for themselves.
Wow.
So Alice in Wonderland is a good one that I really, really enjoy. I have almost every variation of Alice in Wonderland that I can think of. Yeah.
Can I just say this? You have really mind-fucked me on a lot of things, but in a good way. Where I'm just like, holy shit, that is fucking deep. Okay. Now, not a question, but I can't thank Tiff enough for being the friend that she is to me. And this is coming from J Stun Z. She's seen me through a lot of stuff. I can't thank her enough. And she loves it. No, she's an awesome person. But, okay.
I try my best.
I think that's it. We're way past the hour mark now.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. This was a great interview. I don't mind it because, like, we're talking, we're conversating, we're learning, we're having a good time. So I love it when it's like this. So if it goes over, that's a good thing because we actually had a good conversation. We're rolling through, and you had a lot of supporters come in here. I've never seen my viewership this high. Thank you, everyone, and thank you, Tifcre.
Thank you. This was a lot of fun. I'm glad we got to do it finally, and I'm not sitting here like, okay, I'm hyped, but I'm nervous, but I'm totally ready.
I got one more question for you, though.
Okay.
What is something that you want to ask me and Blood? Anything.
I do have a prepared question for this. What is your long-term goal for TikTok and YouTube like this? I absolutely love the concept that you're going to support small streamers, and that's what I started Twitch with. I wanted to support the small streamers and everything like that. So I'm like, what is y'all's goal?
My personal goal, I can't say for her. Hers is to get verified on TikTok. To be like, I'm going to get verified because of my skill and creativity, not because I can do this and change. For me, I want to be able to quit my labor job and be a content creator full time and then help everyone out, because everyone little that helps each other out and work as a team makes everyone stronger. Like, for example, when Dark Corrupted Brains got Thanos, the whole and ironically, I had an interview with him that day he got Thanos. I got nothing done because I had to figure out if he was still doing it or what was going on. But with that being said, everyone came up and stood up to get him back and kept fighting. I sent emails. Everyone fucking sent emails that like knows him, because maybe I sent emails for him. Oh, and then Ishni. I say that I was so sad when her content got taken down, because like I definitely click to streamers, TikTok creators that are parents, because I am too. Yeah. And I'm just like, I'm blown away by the time they are able to put in, because I understand that struggle. And that's just amazing to me. Like, yeah, right. What they can do. And then they get Thanos like that? No. Oh my God. I'm so happy Ismi just got her account back today. Oh, she did? And I'm so happy. Yeah, she got it back today. Just literally, nice. I think an hour ago. I'm so happy she got her account back. And I'm happy she stuck with it. There's so many people that say they're not going to come back. With the creativity that they have, it is meant to be shared, because it provides, like, they don't realize what they provide people sometimes. Because a lot of them, they do make it for themselves. Like, I make my videos for myself because it is an outlet for me. It makes me feel better. But I have the opportunity to help others relate, feel better, bring a smile, what have you. And I enjoy that I have the opportunity to inspire and do. And them continuing on, even though they lost so much work, that's amazing. It's so strong of them to do, because a lot of people would just give up. Yeah. And that's awesome that they're going to keep with it. And so I completely understand that. And to continue on from that, like, that's the kind of community I'm growing. And I want, if someone has a question or something's going on, someone needs help with something, doesn't understand something, or like, hey, can you guys help me get this simple goal? I want everyone to band together and help. Not...
Yeah, work as a team.
Exactly, because when I got into streaming, the person who showed me everything, like, just kind of gave me, like, the basics, but didn't actually, like, show me the ropes. Was just like, here, do this, and that's it. While I'm willing to literally show you, okay, if you want to get big, if you want to get, not big per se, but, like, as in, like, known for what you do, first you got to find yourself on who you are as a creator. Like, what are people going to know you for? Like, for you, we know you as the queen of green screen. Yes.
I don't know if I've accepted that yet. I don't feel like I have a right to claim layering. I call it layering. I feel like someone's had to have done it before. I definitely share the style. I know a lot of people are telling me to keep it a secret, keep it to myself, but I love seeing how people are inspired by it and what creativity comes from it. That's amazing to me. It can be similar right now because they're just starting out, trying to get it to match and look right, but it really is amazing to me what people come up with in a style that I made just because I didn't think anybody would do it me, or a style that I just wanted to add more story to. And I find that so awesome. Like, I tell people all the time, no, tag me, show me. I would love to see what I inspired you to do. That's awesome. I love it.
That was a very interesting question you had for us, though. But yeah, that's my goal. Is like to basically essentially quit my job, be a content creator, and bring people together. Like, this was probably like
I love that.
the most successful thing to bring people together, because everyone could meet each other. Now, if anyone joined the Discord, like, you could just talk in there left and right, and everyone's going to be like, hi, who are you? Like, there's some conversations where I'm just like,
I'm still super, super shy about it. I try, but like, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm going to be over here quiet.
I mean, because I was being quiet and didn't really say much during like crazy conversations, I got called Daddy Harps.
Oh,
Yes.
I usually get called mama of the group because I generally that's where I go and bug people. I'm like, how are you doing? How are you feeling? How's your week been? Have you ate today? Don't forget.
Blood.
So I'm usually called.
Oh yeah, I read
Mom.
that earlier. Blood's goal was to get verified and help small TikTokers because I noticed a lot of the higher end people don't like helping the smaller people or give little bits of advice. That's sad but true. It is so true. There was some conversations I had with some higher ups, and I'm just like, egotistical much? Okay, but let's continue on. All right, so this interview is pretty much done. I mean, we could honestly probably talk for the next 5 hours, but I gotta post like at least like a little bit over an hour on YouTube, so I'll have the video up probably tomorrow.
I'm on losing light too.
Yeah, I noticed that. So. Ice is like, how did you lose light in 20 minutes? I'm like, it's
Georgia time, so.
Yeah. So, okay. With that being said, I think that's everything.
Awesome.
Thank you for letting me interview you. This was actually a great experience. I got to meet a lot of people. And
so many wonderful people came into the chat. I love you guys so much. Thank you.
And
I appreciate all of you guys.
All right, make for sure you guys jump in this Discord. Get to meet the rest of the crew of FinalHarps. If it ever, I didn't type it in right. Haha. Discord.
There you go.
All right, there we go. Hop in there. You'll meet a lot of cool people who want to help each other. Now, this video will be up on YouTube. If not tomorrow, the next day. So don't forget to press that subscribe button for that and check it out. And I'll give her the link so she can share it to people too before it's out.
Yes, and I will.
And without further ado, thank you again, Tifcre. And is there anything you want to say to everyone in the chat since you brought so many people?
I appreciate every single one of you guys so much. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming. I really, really appreciate it. More than you guys know. I really do. Like, you guys don't know how nervous I was about today. Thank you so much for coming, guys.
Thank you, everyone, for coming out. Thank you for getting to experience Tifcre in a different mindset. But I'm going to take about a 5-minute break, and then I'm going to hop on some Call of Duty or something with friends. But
burn off. That sounds good.
Bye.
All right. Bye.